Should we stop? Let's do one more chapter. Then after this chapter, we're done. Mark and I arrived at his place. Mark and I arrived at his friend's place, a house at the edge of the town. Music and lights spilled out onto the lawn from the open windows and doors. It's been a while since I've been to a party like this. Empty cans, a cheap beer, little sidewalk as we walk up. This is a nice house. I almost feel like a juvenile now. A little juvenile. I feel Mark wrapped his arm around my shoulder, pulling me in closer. Excuse me, what do you think? I just know what I wanted.
Getting closer to you, babe.
I thought you could tell he's bold to do that, not.
Just getting closer to you, babe.
Red flags everywhere. I gently put his arm off me as a group of men, who I presume are his friends, began to hoot and holler in distance. Babe? A little too close, if you ask me. We're gonna hate Mark at the end of this chapter, I can tell. Nice kitchen. As we head inside, a guy who looks not much older than Mark is the first one to greet us. Reeks of alcohol. Oh, liquor. Hey. Look at the Mark train finally coming in. And with the girl on board? Mark train.
Hey!
Hey, Matt. Yeah, this is another man emerges from the fray before Mark can introduce me. Well, Mark, I was losing hope we'd ever see you. The man looks me up and down and smiles. And you brought a lady friend. Nice. I haven't seen you bring a lady around since. What was her name? Before his friend could say anything further, Mark clears his throat as if to change the subject. Matt, Carl, meet my girlfriend. You bullshit. Diandra, Matt, and Carl have been my buddies since high school. Wait, did he just tell these two I'm his girlfriend? Should I just call him out? No, don't call him out. Leave him. I decided not to correct Mark. It seemed like an innocent fib to impress his friends. It's not like anything else will come from it. Probably. I'm going to assume it's a safety thing for me, so they do not go after me. He's a nice boy. I offer his friends a bright smile. It's nice to meet you. Matt and Carl nod politely. My way, and I do the same. They seem nice. Nice to meet you. Anyone who can put up with this guy has got to be a saint. Before I can answer, Carl speaks up, seeming to continue his train of thoughts from earlier. Oh, I remember her name now. Violet. My niece is named Violet. Mark tries to motion towards Carl as though not to speak of this person, but his friend seems completely oblivious. She was such a cool chick. Remember her, Matt? They thought they'd still be together, but I sneakily glanced at Mark and noticed his jaw clenching. Uh-oh. Matt appears to notice the same thing and immediately punches the other man in the arm. Well, but he's back in the game now, right, Carl? Right. We know you had such single life was for you, but honestly, it's too good to see you with the nice-looking girl again, man. You were starting to worry us for a while, bro. We know you've been miserable ever since you. Now it's Carl's turn to shut Matt up. With a slap at Matt's shoulder, so violent, it nearly spilled his drink. Now I'm curious on what else they might have to say. Haha, anyways, we're just glad you met someone. So how's work, dude? It's going fine. My uncle's still his hard ass, but new garage for the town hall is looking pretty sweet. That's good. I've been seeing the progress. Yeah. Who wants to talk about work? What's the story with you and your lady friend? How'd you two meet? Before I could say anything, Mark opens his mouth. Funny story. We actually met because one day our construction crew was working on the intersection over by the garage. He pulls me closer. Oh no. This sweetie was running late to work because we were blocking the road. Oh, great. She parked her car and got out and started asking how long the intersection would be closed. Yo, do I even drive? I happened to be the one she talked to. I apologized and offered her a coffee the following day. Wow, what a stud. We traded numbers, and after that coffee date, well, the rest is history. Wow. The friends share a laugh as Matt gives Mark a friendly bro punch on the arm and then pats him on the back. I found myself too stunned to say anything, listening to him spin such an obviously lie. His friends are ignored with it, though. Did he make this whole story up just to impress them? I'm gonna leave it as they're keeping me safe. I leaned too close to Mark and quickly speak in his ear. Mark, do you think we can go somewhere else a little more private?
Oh, sorry guys. My lady wants some alone time.
I'm gonna punch him in the throat. There's another round of cheers as I grab Mark's arm, eyeing a place for some private. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I think he'll go as far as make up a story about being fake me on the spot. I spot a door to the back area, which is surprisingly empty, although that most likely due to the crowded place, some type of game inside. Dragging Mark outside gently, I gently push him against the wall, away from the window, far away from prying eyes of his friends. I place my hand way too close. Hey. Already getting up and personal, huh? You really did want some time alone. In your dreams. I'm only this close so your friends don't hear me.
Oh. When we're together, they'll definitely hear you.
Ew. I rolled my eyes. I need you to be serious. What the heck was that back there? What do you mean? What you said to your friends back there about me being a girlfriend, the whole bullshit story about how we met. It's almost scary how good of a lie it was. Even I was almost convinced it went down like that. Yeah, so what? In a quieter voice that sounds almost apologetic, and sad, he continues. I couldn't tell them we just met at the bar tonight. They would have given me all kind of shit. Besides, you stuck with me this far. I might be regretting it now. Seriously, how did I think this was a great idea?
Yeah? Even though you're still standing so close?
Is she gonna kiss me? Do I actually maybe kind of want to ride the Mark train? I really can't believe I just thought that. You have like 10 seconds to explain yourself, Armel. He sighs as he slicks back his hair. Look, you heard what the guys were saying, right? What they were saying without saying. I haven't been in an actual relationship in 12 years. I mean, I've hooked up with plenty of chicks. I'm not that big of a loser, but it gets old. My buddies didn't bring it up for a while, but they've been hounding me for a long time. Saying stuff like, it's time to move on, or why don't you find someone and settle down? But it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not.
Ugh.
That's what I'm saying. But they all have their own things going on, and I'm just some sad extra wheel to them now. It's not like I haven't tried. I thought I'd just focus on figuring my own life out. His tone becomes almost Sullivan.
Ah.
A lot of good that did. Though, been stuck at the same job for 12 years. The one I had to take after I got. Why am I telling you this stuff anyways? It's not like you care. And besides, you're just some temp. You'll be out of this place the first chance you get away. I do care. I like Mark. If I didn't care, I would have completely bailed out. If I didn't care, I would have definitely bailed out after the phony meet cute. What? Phony meet cute?
But nobody cares about what I think or how my life is. Tough it out. Everyone has issues. Oh, boo-hoo, deal with it. That's what they all say.
How the hell could you care about someone you just met? Well, you're not putting up the front. Well, when you're not putting up the front of being an insufferer asshole, I think you might be okay.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't matter. This is probably just a big joke. Like everything else in my life.
Mark, are you depressed? What we're saying, if it wasn't. That maybe I'm really interested in getting to know you. Mark stiffened slightly, and under the cover of night, I can sense him staring at me in utter disbelief. That face, though. He sighs heavily, as if the whole weight of the world sits squarely on his shoulders. I say I don't believe it. I can't. Everything in my life has been one disappointment after another. I can't bail on Mark, bro. I've pressed myself closer to him, really compelled to comfort him. Oh my god. Are we gonna kiss? What do you mean? Mark, the man who's always had something to say, who always had the final words, sit there in silence. When he finally turns to look at me, gone and a cocky man from the bar, seems so sad and lost in this moment. It's sad boy's hours. What time is it? It's sad boy hour. Mark takes a deep breath as if bracing himself for impact. But then we're immediately interrupted by Matt. God damn it, Matt. Hey, Mark. Matt knows the close proximity that we were in and really goes to apologize. Oh, sorry to bother you two. Hopefully I wasn't interrupting. Ha ha ha. I feel myself blush. Matt, god damn it. I feel myself blush at Matt comment as Mark ridiculously walks towards his friend. All the swagger that is his shield is back up. We gotta soften the bad boy up. That's what we're doing. It ain't nothing, what's up? Carl clogged the frickin' sink again. We thought you might be able to take a look at it, you know, since you're handy with the toolbox and all. I could hear his friends teasing and laughing alongside Matt, but Mark just sighs at the comment. Mark heads into the house, but doesn't motion for me to follow. I do anyways, because I'm curious to see exactly what kind of fixing Matt thinks Mark can do. In the small bathroom, the back of the house, I find Mark swallowed up by the vanity. Okay, I got it now. Only his legs trailed out from the open doors. Mark, you gotta set up the fan to let this all dry out tonight, otherwise you're gonna get moldy. Color me shocked. He actually does know a thing or two about plumbing. Well, I hope he does. Sure, man. How long do I gotta wait? Let it go overnight, at least. See, I knew Mark would be able to fix it. Mark surfaced from underneath the sink, and Matt ruffled his hair, which seemed to annoy Mark. He waved off his friend and walked towards me, motioning me to go back outside. Oh, give it to me. Give it up top. What? Bro, I'm so dyslexic. Whoa, give it me up top, man. Just like the old days, we had a whole routine before every big game, remember? Before Matt could finish his comment, Carl gently taps him on the shoulder as though to shut him up again. Curious, until what? Anyways, don't let's keep you waiting. The party rages as Mark and I go back outside. Alright, out with it. Out with what? It's embarrassing, right? The way they're always mocking me, all kind of shit. And? Is it really mocking or just playful teasing? Yeah, because I don't have some kind of fancy desk job. They always make fun of me. Why is having a fancy desk job so important? Because that's a measure of success. It's either that or a big-time pro athlete. Every other career is just meaningless. Which is why I know you really don't like being around me. Except when it's convenient for them. They are kind of dicks. They're kind of dicks. Right? Carl played it on purpose just so they can poke fun at my skills. Seriously, they're probably laughing and talking shit about it right now. I bet it makes you want to bail. Why would I? I don't know. It's lame. They're lame. In a voice that I could barely hear, he mumbles, most women want to date a successful dude with steady jobs, not loser who fix sinks. Bro, a handyman. I don't have to fix it, you can. Are you kidding me? Plumbers make a lot of money these days. Not just everyone can fix a sink. If I ever have a plumbing issue, at least I know who to call.
Well, sure. I would love to come over to your place and lay some pipe. If you know what I...
Ew. Wow. You really don't have an off switch, do you? Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't run off yet. You say that like you want me to. Do you like to chase or something?
Maybe I do. Why don't we test it out?
Mark gets closer to me and I can feel our body heat merging with one another. Though he maintained his cocky exterior throughout the evening, here and there, I've seen the crack of his defense. Do I really want to try and break down the wall or keep this superficial?
Well, you haven't moved yet. Maybe you really do like being
I like him. Red flags, people. Red flags. Or maybe I just want to know what's going on in that head of yours, so I know if I should run. Mark smiles and holds my arm close, as though he's contemplating on making a move. Before he could have the last word, I do something unthinkable. Can we kiss? Oh my god, look at us! Aren't we cute? Guys, I'm blushing in real life. It's kind of cute. Screw all the red flags. I lean up and kiss him on the lips. He moves his hand from my arm to my waist and wraps them around me, pulling me closer. It's the scar, guys. As I said, I got a soft spot for scars. I don't know why. My arms are still wrapped around his neck as we share this tender moment. I slightly pull back to look into his eyes and go back in for the kiss, to which he greedily pulls me closer, crushing my lips with him. Oh! I didn't think we get this much action in the first 2 chapters. His tongue traces my lip. I silently ask for entry. Is this YouTube safe? I hope it is. It's been a long time since I made out with someone, so I slightly pointed my lips, letting him take the lead. Oh! So, despite his attitude, he's a damn good kisser. Guys, I'm blushing in real life. This is cute. After what seems like an eternity, I pull away to gasp for air, with the both of us looking at each other. Do I have a boyfriend now?
Hey!
Oh, he's blushing too. That's cute. We speak at the same time, and then break into laughter. Well, what? I got carried away. Me too. We laugh for a bit before turning each other into solemn glances. I should go home. It's getting late. I'm gonna get a hyper and head out. As I turn to leave, Mark gently grabs my wrist and cups my face. He pulls me in for another more selfish kiss before pulling away, sincerely in his eyes. Good night. Are we not gonna hit his number? Is this like a one-night stand? I'll leave his quiet farewell ringing in my ears and his soft looking lingering in my heart. Would I contact him again, or is this a one-night fling? Well, the party was interesting, to say at least. Go on. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Kelly. Well, okay, what did happen? Met a couple of his friends. Was a little awkward. Were any of them cute? Kelly. I mean, yes, but they seem like they're all in serious relationships. I cry. That's besides the point. It was a little strange. Mark told them we were dating and fabricated a story about how we met. I say for safety. Oh, I talked to him about it. He needed to know his boundaries. Good for you. I mean, how did Mark take it? Well, we continued talking, and well, we may have made out. Go me. So, are you going to keep talking to him, or? I'm not entirely sure. I wouldn't mind if our paths crossed again, but I'm not going to actively seek him out. I get that. I get that. Okay, I believe you. Just be careful, okay? And keep me updated. Of course. Love you, bestie.